This happened a while ago, but there's a lawsuit that comes from it, so we're talking about it now. There was a family who was kicked off of a flight after passengers complained that they smelled.
The whole family?
I would like to know this whole story.
Now go ahead and guess the ethnic group that this family is, Bart.
If I were to be racist, Anthony, I would say Indian.
That's fucked
I
up,
also said
man.
Indian.
Only if I'm being racist, Anthony.
First of all, I love Indian people, okay? So calm down, Bart. Second of all, they're not Indian. What's your second guess?
Racist.
Yeah. No, I was being racist, Anthony.
Incorrect.
My white trash. My
On the
people?
record, incorrect.
My white trash people.
Are you white? Is he white trash?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Goddamn patron saint. Is Jesus Christ Christian? What's wrong with you?
I'll tell you who they're not. I'll tell you who they're not.
What?
They're not Mexican because they have the best smelling laundry in the world.
True.
Smell like detergent like crazy.
I've never met a bad
There's a difference between they have the best laundry in the world
No, they
versus they
smell
smell
like-
like detergent.
No, sorry, softener.
Okay.
Yeah, not detergent. My bad.
Their shit smells.
But either way, we'll take it, dude.
Okay, well, this couple was kicked off a flight over claims that they had, quote, bad body odor, and they filed a federal lawsuit against Nick's favorite airline,
American Airlines?
American Airlines, claiming they were victims of religious and racial discrimination.
Religious? Why religious? Because it's their religion to stank?
Exactly.
It says it.
Are they Rastas? And they smell like weed?
Dope.
And then they were just like, I don't understand the skunk smell.
Wasn't expecting that
And
at
then I'm
all.
like, yo, pass the weed, dude. That smells good.
Dude, what a wild card.
No, they were not Rastas. This is maybe not the best picture, but this is a picture of the family that was kicked off.
I don't want to continue the story
I
if they're
can't
not
even
Rastas.
tell what they're.
What are
Yeah,
they
I can't even
doing?
tell.
They're being kicked off.
They're Jewish.
They're off.
That's Jewish. Right?
How do you feel about that?
Are they?
Your people.
Look,
Oi.
But Jewish people aren't known for smelly food.
I don't know if it was the food, man.
Oh, like smelly skin?
Some shit.
I'd also like to know the whole story here, guys. Like, somebody's like, hey, we gotta like remove from flight. Like, why? And they got violent. You know what I mean?
I'll just say one.
Got a little catty.
Forget comparing the races. That always goes bad.
Yeah.
Within a single given race, you got your great racial stereotypes, and you got your bad ones. All stereotypes is statistically a little bit of truth to them, at least. Am I right?
Yeah, that's why they're stereotypes.
Yeah, but there's no stereotype of stinky Jewish. I've never heard of that.
Made many jokes.
Oh, okay.
I made many jokes.
Anything hateful I can attach to the Jewish people, I just go. It doesn't even have to make sense. But, some of us are at various places on that intra-racial hierarchy, and some people are like, damn, like, you're really repping that shit. What's that guy's name that played in the NBA? One of you people.
Jeremy Lin?
Jeremy Lin.
Jeremy Lin.
Yeah.
There's always Jeremy Lin. One of you people. What the fuck do you mean?
You said it too?
That's true. When a Japanese businessman buys a dirty underwear from a vending machine, I go, why is it gotta be another one of us to do that?
Or we went fishing one time and there was a Japanese guy on the boat, and guess what? He caught all the fish. He caught the biggest.
But that's a good stereotype.
But all the fish have
for you guys
radiation.
at the time.
Or
Yeah.
when
he's
white
taking more
girls
shit.
go to Starbucks and get PSOs.
You're like, then we made an even worse Asian stereotype. We robbed that motherfucker.
took his fish.
We're from America. But yeah, some of the people in any race are just kind of having a bad time with things. Some of them might even have a profound amount of terrible body odor that they're exuding. Hey, can they sue us for a comedy podcast?
They can sue them, if anything.
Fuck you guys.
My name's Anthony Lee.
We'll be in trouble.
I own Barbell Brigade. All right, so that's a very good disclaimer, by the way.
Why do you look like that then?
According to Yossi Adler and his wife, okay, they were in the civil action. This couple, Yehuda Yosef Adler and Jenny Adler, told how they suffered from, quote, unbearable humiliation, embarrassment, and mental and emotional anguish
They
after
got a
being
great
removed.
Jew lawyer to fucking make that up. Unbearable. Motherfucker, you still look like you around. You look like you barely... Oh, there's a pause. I'll riff on this shit. Motherfucker, we made it through fucking generations of fucking oppression. Holocaust, shrug that shit off, and then you get fucking someone tells you smell on a plane, you're like, oh, it's unbearable.
My pancreas.
You guys know the fucking motto for the IDF, the Israeli Defense Forces, one of the best militaries on the planet, is never again. That's their fucking motto.
Never again.
Never
They're
again. And they're out here fucking Israeli Navy SEALs kill everybody. Israel assassinates other fucking people. It's the only state to take credit for assassinations. And then you're out here fucking Mordecai, whatever the fuck, like, oh, I was embarrassed on a plane. Damn it, not up. goddamn great race out here. What are you doing? There's other people you're representing.
What a take.
Sometimes we see punk ass Asians do punk ass bitch shit, and
Yeah,
we're like,
boo.
God damn it, why are we the same
They're
thing?
watching the rest of us.
Yeah.
And they're judging us.
And we're like, why you gotta be a stereotype, dude?
Entirely wrong.
Did you say Kanye?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say the other guy.
Yeah.
I can't say him.
He wasn't entirely wrong.
Yeah.
He's had a few good points here and there. But, yeah, it's just, you know. What else did he say?
Yeah, so the staff at Miami International Airport removed them and their 19-month-old baby daughter off the plane. They said they couldn't return due
They
to
got the kid and they're
allegations.
like, okay, she smells terrible. Go on the flight, but to be honest, like,
They stinky.
All of a sudden, as soon as they took us off, they closed the gate and then they said, "Sorry, sir, some people complained you had bad body odor and we're not letting you back on." His wife claims they were so confused about the whole thing, they stopped people in the airport to find out whether they did in fact smell.
that's weird. This whole story's getting.
What do they do? Do you think they ask, excuse me, can you smell me really quick?
Smell? Like,
This is bullshit.
No. Be honest. Yes. Yes, you smell like fucking shit. And then they're like, oh no. Dude, it's weird as an airline. Good.
That
That's
quote.
like-
That quote.
Dude,
There's
when
no
you-
fucking.
there's no fucking way.
There's no fucking way that happened.
But also, like, apparently some of it did. There's as like a fucking whoever it is like that owns, because you know, like in airlines, like there's somebody that's like the gate, if that's their job. Like you gate 10 for this flight, you're in charge, like the head, whatever the fuck. To be able to be the person that has to make that call, because the pilot hits you up like the fucking, hey Susie, come back over here. She's like, is there a problem with the door? Like, hey, Susie, get over here. Those people have to get off. They smell. And you're like, you're just a mild-mannered fucking Latina woman who lives in Miami and does her fucking job every day. And they're like, go tell those 3 Jewish people they can't be on here anymore because they smell like shit. And you're like, Jesus Christ, I just do this with fucking tickets. I scan people's phones. I'm nice to people who yell at me. I'm not built for this. But then they're like, yeah, do your fucking job. And
That's tough.
you off, you smell. You're cool, you smell.
That's why they gotta lie to them. They gotta bait them off. They gotta be like, "Oh, there's a problem. There's an issue. We need you off the plane real quick. There's someone with your ticket. Close the door."
free
And then they're like, "Actually,
money.
you smell."
What do you think the Jewish stereotypes go? They're celebrating Hanukkah early. They're like, "Hey, free matzah." Hey.
Miami's a hot place.
Hey.
They were sweating.
Miami is very warm.
Yeah.
It's humid.
You know what would get me off the flight? They're like, "Sir, I don't mean to disturb you. You seem already very comfortable, but there is a person who is in net worth in the billions, giving extensive, detailed stock portfolio management advice just outside the gate."
the most complicated fucking bait ever.
Just outside the gate. Just outside the gate. And he's got nobody to hear his advice. He's actually writing notes for you. He's giving PowerPoints. And I'm like, honey, I gotta hear this guy out. And then boom, they close the door. I don't even give a shit. I'm like, hey, fuck that plane. I'm hearing my man.
Even though your wife's still on the plane.
She's good. She can take care of it.
That's so funny.
Mean ass Filipina bitch. She's good. I'm more worried about all the other people on the flight having to deal with her. You know, people get worried about their wives and shit. Like, oh, you know, because she travels for work. She's a super famous, like, she's like a Team USA doctor for Olympics and shit like that. And she'll like fly all around the world. Like, I don't know what she does. Like fix athletes when they fall off their various sporting equipment. And you know, people say like, oh, my wife's going to XYZ country. Like, I'm worried about her. I'm worried she's going to start a fucking international incident. The Slovenian army has like a problem. They had to call NATO. Like, what's going on? Like, we can't stop this one person. She's destroyed 3 tanks. Eye lasers coming out. What do we do?
You must be very proud.
So proud.
She worries about you.
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds like
That's true, really. It's more like hate, not worry. Now, I do have a Chinese Asian woman impression, but this is too political.
I think now's the right time.
You know, I think this is the right place to do it.
Yeah.
Jerry, if this gets us canceled, what are we going to do for work?
We're gonna work at a Chinese restaurant. I'm gonna order. Okay?
Yeah.
I would like chicken broccoli, please.
So the way you start, I started curating this impression a long time, and it's going to suck. It's going to suck.
I don't think so.
But
It's pretty great.
Well, choice. So people with their impressions, they try to talk too much like they would. They don't understand a lot of shit that comes out of, because I'm foreign, I'm from Russia myself, so I have great Russian impression. That's too easy. But like foreigners don't say the shit you think you're gonna say. So when an old ass Hong Kong, I'm talking about, this is a very specific impression. Cantonese.
Even better.
98 years old.
Cigarette in mouth.
Has run some combination of incredible Chinese restaurants and whorehouses her entire life. And she's looked 98 for the last, I don't know, 1,000 years. Before that, she was beautiful. The most beautiful. And she's so fucking resentful that she doesn't look like that. And she sells these whores way, way harder. She has no love for them at all. You know who I'm talking about.
I do.
Your grandma or something.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And then so,
It's the landlord from Kung Fu Hustle.
It is with the slipper.
no,
literally.
that's a real fucking person.
Yeah.
People go, oh, that's a stereotype. I know 80 people like
Yeah.
that. There's a fucking
You
amazing
studied.
Chinese
You did your
restaurant.
due diligence.
100%. Chinese restaurant in Metro Detroit where this lady's fucking real. And I just copied her and I got this impression. And so she, first of all, her tone of voice was always yelling at you.
That's Cantonese.
You want to order something, she would start with, nah, yeah. And you were like, what the fuck is that? Nah, what do you want to order? And you're like, hello? She's like, wow, what do you want to order? And you're like, oh, what do I want to order? I've seen her yell down like 6'4", 300-pound black men, and they're just like, whatever you say. She's just fucking pure energy. She's, yeah. And I don't know. She seems to fucking hate everyone around her. One time I was like, I had come back to a restaurant like 20 years later. I was there as a kid. And I was like, oh, like, it's great to see you. She's like, yeah. She can't tell us apart. I know that. And then so she's like, I'm like, oh, do you own the restaurant? She's like, I made a punchline. Bitch, why is it hilarious? You've been here for 95 years. I assume you just own the place. She was like, oh, that's ridiculous. Yeah, ridiculous. Ridiculous. You see, there's 18 syllables in there she's not trying to say. That's bad for you. Yeah. So.
Oh shit.
That's very good.
That's the thing. Yeah, there's plenty more where that came from.
Co-signed by Asian.
You're doing Russian in the next video.